Hey, it's Pete with the Small Business Resource Center and the Small Business Resource Center YouTube channel. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of really good things coming up and a lot of new information. Right now, I'm going to go over some information about AMC because we're all about disclosure. So, AMC, of course, if you haven't seen my channel, posting a lot of information about it. I don't want to really say that there's fraud in the stock market, but I think we all would have to agree. And I've seen videos where they say people say there's not fraud in the stock market, but you're trying to tell me all these companies, hedge funds, banks, etc., are trading, and none of them are going to try to do anything if they lose money or there's something going on. Of course, there's it's got to be fraud. There's every day there's probably fraud. So not necessarily that there's fraud with AMC, but you got to make your own decisions. Do I think there is? Yes, but this is for entertainment purposes only. It's not information on buy, sell, trade any stock, including AMC. So AMC's current tweet. So AMC, currently I'm going to show this right here because I think it's very important. AMC basically had been in an uptrend and doing well, but it seems like every time things go well, if you follow the stock, you'd be pretty suspicious because things just tend to happen. They were going to do their reverse stock split, everything got approved, boom, then it started dropping. Then they reverse stock split, boom, and keeps dropping and dropping. They, of course, if you saw my other video was pretty much right on point. It said after they do their reverse stock splits, probably going to go down. And also after they sell more shares, it's probably going to go down, which those things happen. Um, that was my opinion. Everything seemed to be exactly what I was expecting. Sadly, sometimes to make things better, you got to take a step back, one might say, as far as the value of the stock is concerned. But I'm going to give you my opinion, some information. Keep in mind, all this is stuff that I've researched online. I'm not just making decisions. And typically on my channel, I don't tell people things that other people do, like, oh, tomorrow this is going to go through the roof or whatever. I do believe in short squeeze type things. Obviously, I would not be covering this if I didn't. I am also a shareholder, by the way. So I've got some people commenting that I'm posting false information, but everything I'm posting, you can see here. My opinion's my opinion, and the information that I'm posting, it's not like other channels where people are posting things from other people online that are just posting stuff that's not totally credible, I'll just say. So, Adam Aaron's comment. You sent me over 5,000 comments in response to tweets I wrote in the past 2 days. I read as many as I can. Keep in mind, some of it's good, some of it's bad. So, hopefully, he basically states that he invested or he's in 5 different companies that he's ran successfully. So a lot of people are bashing him. If you look at a lot of comments, and they're saying that he basically is running this company to the ground and he's working with hedge funds. You've seen a lot of things like this. But as far as being a CEO of a company, and I did put this in my other video, you can't really say that you believe that there are synthetic shares or stuff like that without having any actual proof. So when people have commented on that, people get really upset. Do I personally feel there's synthetic shares? Yeah. I actually want to make a video explaining how I think the whole system works, but I haven't done that yet. I believe I'm right, by the way. But regardless, anything, um, payment for order flow, how synthetics work. That's another topic. Do I believe it's here? I wouldn't be making videos if I did not believe it was here. So basically, AMC is doing all the things that they said they were going to do. So for the people who are upset on what's happening with the stock, they actually are doing the things that he said he was going to do. Does that mean this price went down? Yes, it did. But good things are happening. So when you're looking at the stock, so AMC's stock basically raised 325 million, and at this time, they say fundamentally it should not be in risk of bankruptcy. And this is from the street. A lot of times I see bad information coming from the street, so hopefully this is actually good information. And it says that they have approximately 760 million in cash. AMC warns of continued challenges, including the Hollywood strike, but they're optimistic. Adam Aaron is. So while AMC stock remains high with a EBITDA ratio of 24 times, further equity raises could stabilize the balance sheet, making it more attractive to long-term value-based investors, which is important. If you're asking me why the stock keeps going down, that's another question, because every time it seems like something good happens, the stock seems to dip instead of going up. And usually the opposite happens with most stocks. So AMC fundamentals. This is from the street also. It says now's a good time to buy. We did see the stock going up, and now we see it dipping a little bit. And blah. Another thing that's happening, this is just posted by Adam Aaron. It says that they've launched their popcorn. There was another post I saw somewhere else before, not 100% sure if it's true, but they said the popcorn brand is actually going to more places. Right now, it seems like Walmart is the biggest carrier of that, but it says it's going to be offered in other places because it is selling very well. It says they're also going to be offering their AMC brand of wine. So I don't know if that's only going to be in AMC stores. So they allow you to vote and pick that. But AMC is doing what a successful company should do. A lot of companies actually have gone bankrupt because they miss the number one key fundamental of a business. They do not continue to innovate. So if you see many successful companies, when a new opportunity comes or the market is changing or technology changes, they just say, well, we're not going to change. We like what we're doing, or we like our product. Even though consumers are starting to tell them that they are not agreeing with them, or consumers are going to a new trend, company says, I'm not going to change, and then boom, they end up going out of business. The number one reason why companies do go out of business, by the way. Look at Blockbuster, look at Esprit. You can look at many different companies, and the same thing has happened. The lack of innovation causes them to start losing money, and then they eventually go bankrupt. AMC, by the way, is continuing to innovate and continuing to find new revenue streams and new ways of attracting people to their company. So AMC stock dividend after court ruling. Another thing that may, if there's any, be attractive to stockholders or expose naked shorting as well as synthetic shares, if they exist, is a dividend. So if you realize how a dividend gets paid, it actually gets paid by the company. So there was information before stating that a dividend can't be paid because of the simple fact that the company was not doing well fundamentally. Now that they are, there are actually information coming out that there may be a dividend coming out in this next coming year. So if a dividend starts being paid from AMC, we're in a situation where if companies have synthetic shares, they'll have to start paying a dividend. If the company pays shareholders a dividend, they're not going to pay the synthetics. The synthetics will be exposed because of the simple fact that these dividends, whoever has synthetic shares, the market holders will have to start paying them. So they'll actually lose money by dividends that are being, or synthetics being held, as well as shorts have to pay dividends. And that can basically cause a big problem. Would that cause a moass? I don't know. Would that cause a short squeeze? I don't know. In my opinion, it could. And that's why I find this pretty attractive. So there you go. There's my analysis on this. Could that be 3 months, 6 months away? Yes, it could be. The other attractive thing is a Taylor Swift Eras tour. This tour basically is generating a lot of money. And the nice thing about this, I had the link somewhere and I don't know why it's what happened to it. Because I know I had it saved. Maybe I just didn't go over it because I do read a lot of things and then I got to come down to it or come back to it and did not see it later. But the Eras Tour is actually generating a lot of money. uh, Maybe this could be a great thing and a great idea. If Taylor Swift doesn't have her own record company, she's making enough money, she can have her own record company. But from my idea of what I read, it actually said that Taylor Swift and AMC partnered up directly. So that's allowing both companies to keep more money rather than working directly with a company. And obviously everyone's in business to make money, but if they're both keeping a higher percentage of profit, it just means more money for Taylor and her family and more money for AMC. So this is another good thing because they're sold out all over the place. And a lot of fans like the collectible cups. They're going to be buying them and buying popcorn, that's going to increase the value of AMC as well as what Taylor's doing. So congratulations, Taylor, AMC. I only see positive things for AMC from here, and let's see what happens. But I'm a shareholder. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts on any of these things, and let's have a great day. It's Pete from the Small Business Resource Center. Have a great day.